Well, the unofficial start of summer is here and temperatures are warming up, and that means the risk of fire will be on the rise. For most rural fire departments, they have a clear route to respond to calls. But what about the folks spending time on properties accessible only by boat? MTN's Ali Kaiser met with one rural department chief to learn more about the challenges.
Cruising around Holter Lake, Rocky Infanger can point out areas where fires happened years ago.
Beartooth Fire in 1990 that burnt like 40,000 acres, and then there was the Meriwether Fire.
Infanger is the fire chief for the Wolf Creek Craig Fire Service area.
You got one thing, and that's to save lives and property.
There are around 150 structures on the Beartooth Road side of the lake, and the other side, with no road access, has nearly 100 structures. Now, how they fight these fires is not necessarily different. It's the timing of it all, from when they get to here and then out to where they need to go, that makes the biggest impact.
We need to get people to the boats, we need to get them on the boats, we need to get the boats across the lake. Once we get there, and it's probably about 15 minutes to 20 to get across the lake to where these structures are.
The fire service has 2 boats with pumps that use lake water for fighting fires. They also have portable water and foam pumps. One boat is in the water at all times from Memorial Day to about the middle of September, while the other is stored near the lake.
The one boat will pump up to 350 gallons per minute, the other one about 250 gallons per minute.
The area around Holter Lake has a variety of jurisdictions, including private properties, Fish, Wildlife and Parks, and the Bureau of Land Management. While certain areas might be the responsibility of specific agencies, they'll work together if need be, whether it's by truck, boat, or helicopter.
One goal in mind, that's to stop whatever's happening, get it contained.
Infanger says the best way for folks with no road access to keep their loved ones and property safe during a fire is to take action now.
Waiting until something happens is not the time. You need to be prepared. You need to have a plan. You need to know what you're going to do. Most people live along the lakes think, well, there's all this water. It's not a problem, and it can be a problem.
In Wolf Creek, I'm Ali Kaiser, MTN News.
Governor Greg Gianforte vetoed a pair of healthcare-related bills. It's the latest legislation he's rejected, citing budget concerns. Senate Bill 72 would have made it quicker for older Montanans and those with disabilities to receive Medicaid benefits for home and community-based services. Senate Bill 244 would have required state employee health plans to cover behavioral health screenings with no out-of-pocket costs. Both bills were sponsored by Republican Senator Mike Yatkowicz of Billings. Gianforte said in his letters announcing the vetoes that he's committed to ensuring access to quality care, but the benefits of these bills were not worth the potential costs. Both of the bills passed with more than 2/3 support in the House and Senate. That means lawmakers will have an opportunity to vote by mail on whether to enact them into law despite the vetoes.